Hey everybody, guess what we're talking about today? Help wanted. I'm sitting in front of a giant newspaper ad because we're going to talk about jobs. Would you like to work in a floral shop or at a construction site? Today we're going to explore two specific jobs that are in two different job categories. I'm going to have you decide whether your preferences, what you like, and your skills, what your strengths are, what you are really good at. So if your preferences and your skills match the jobs that we're talking about, your job is to decide if you like a job and if you have the skills to do the job. I'm going to show you that right here. Your goal today, your objective for this lesson is to identify if you like a job and if you have the skills to do the job. We've talked about, and we'll talk a little bit about today, if you don't have the skills, if you can ask for help or accommodations in order to do the job. All right, next I'm going to skip over to our job forms so we can read about those. Right here. Here's our first job exploration form. The job category is the same category as jobs we've been talking about this week. Horticulture. Remember what horticulture involves? That's right, planting or farming, working probably outside. The location for this job is Flora's Flower Shop, and the job title is Junior Florist. So let's look at the preferences. When we talk about preferences, those are things that we like. And these are things that are going to be what match this job. We have not read the job description, but we know a little bit about the job. And we know from reading the preferences that this is what they want you to like if you want this job. So the first one is, I like working inside. Choose yes or no. You can do this on your computer at home if you'd like. You can also do it on the form that I sent to you. So I like working outside. Yes. If it's a yes, mark the check mark. If it's a no, leave it blank. So I like working inside. I really like working inside because I like heat and air conditioning. I like working with others. Do you like working by yourself at a desk or a table? Or do you like working with other people? I like working with others, so I'm going to mark that box too. The next question says, I like being creative. Do you like to make things or design things or write or draw? Do you like to create? I know I do, so I'm going to mark yes. And then I like having a change in routine. So this means that you like doing things that are different. You don't like doing the same thing over and over and over, like a work basket. You'd rather do a variety of things throughout your day. I like a change in routine, otherwise I get bored. Okay, so those preferences really match what I like. Next, we're going to look at the skills. And as we fill this out, I want you to answer for yourself. Skills needed, able to follow a model. So this might mean a picture schedule or a written schedule. I don't have an example picture schedule here, but a picture schedule or written schedule or a photograph of how you are supposed to make the floral designs. I'm going to say yes. I can do that. Able to count and sort items. So you have to be able to count flowers and sort them, probably by color and kind of flower. I can maybe do that, but I don't know if I know enough about flowers to sort them correctly. So I'm going to leave that blank. Able to care for flowers. I can kind of care for flowers, but I need to learn more about that too. And then the last one is able to help customers. If a customer has a question, am I comfortable answering? I'm going to say yes, but it's only if I really know enough to be able to answer. So down here at the bottom of the page, it asks some questions for further discussion. These are things I want you to think about for yourself. Excuse me. Do you have the skills needed? Now, if I look up here at the skills, do I have the skills needed? I have 2 of them, but I don't have 2. So I will say that I do not have the skills to sort or care for flowers. Oh, but I ran out of space. So we know what I meant, care for flowers. How could I learn the skills I need? I could, I could get a book on horticulture from the library. I could take a class, or maybe they do training at work. What other skills might be needed for this job? What else will I have to do if I work at a flower shop? Now, it sounds like I'm working on making flower arrangements, but what if a customer comes in and needs help paying for a purchase? So I might need to use a cash register. And I wonder if I need to help clean. So I might need to have custodial or cleaning skills. What other skills might I need for this job? And then last but not least, where could I get training? I could get a job coach to help. I wrote John coach, that's not right. A job coach to help me learn the job. Or I could ask for on-the-job training. Or we could look back here as I can look at books at the library, take a class, or see if there are any online resources available to help me learn the skills I need for this position. Okay, so that's the first position. This position is horticulture. Now we're gonna switch over to the second position, and this is food services. Remember, today you're going to identify a job that you like and have the skills to do. Today we're only looking at 2 jobs, but I want to pick the job that I want you to choose the job that is the closest match to what you like and what you have the skills to do. Okay, our next job is in the category of food service, and the location is the Unique Cafe. A cafe is a cute little restaurant. Your job title is barista. I know you guys know what a barista is because we've learned about that job before. A barista makes and serves coffee. Who wants to be a barista? I know one of you does for sure. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's look at the preferences for this job. Again, I'm going to answer for myself. But I want you to go through, you have this form at home, and you can do it on Unique Learning System student login, and think about what you like when you answer it. I like following recipes. I don't really like to follow recipes. I like to make up my own. So I'm going to leave that one blank. I like working on my feet. Believe it or not, I like to stand and walk and move around while I work. When I sit, I get really tired. So I like working on my feet. But I like to be able to sit if I need a break. I like a fast-paced environment. Do I like work that is nice and slow and repetitive and the same? I can take my time and do a nice job? Or do I like working somewhere where I'm running around and busy all the time? Can you guys guess? I like working in a fast-paced environment. I like to be busy. I like talking to people. I do like talking to people. All right. Skills needed. Able to prepare coffee drinks. I know how to make coffee on my coffee pot only. I don't know how to use some of the fancy coffee pots and espresso machines they have at coffee shops. So I'm not going to check that. Able to read and take orders. I can read and I can write down orders on a notepad for customers. Able to operate coffee bar equipment. Like I said, I don't know how to use the steamers, the espresso machines, the grinders. Some of that equipment can be kind of dangerous, so I don't know. Able to maintain a safe and clean work area. I know my food safety skills. I know how to clean up and sanitize, so I'm going to mark yes. All right, do I have the skills needed? I have some of them. I don't know how to make all the drinks. I know how to make a cup of coffee or use equipment. And I think I'm going to run out of room here. Yep. How could I learn the skills? Training at work. I think the supervisor could teach me how to use it, or a coworker, or maybe I could take a barista class. What other skills might I need? Who do you help? Who do you serve coffee to? Customers. I would definitely need customer service skills. And I might have to deal with money. So money skills and cash register skills. And where can I learn those skills? Well, if I was at Pathways, I could learn some of those skills in the Pays Lab, selling pretzels. Coffee skills, I'm probably gonna need a job coach for. Woohoo! So that is me. Now I want you to look at these and do them for you. I'm gonna show you really quick. This is more what a job post would look like in a magazine or a newspaper. Or if you look online, which is where I find most job postings anymore. I get emails every day, so I can look for work for all of you. I'm gonna stop the share up here and say thank you for listening today. Reminder that I want you to think about which job you like and what job you have the skills to do from the two we talked about. Would you rather work in a flower shop or as a barista in a coffee shop? Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.